Make sure you tap that bell so you never miss a video. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Big Fry. Shout out to the subscribers, guys. I want to talk to you today about Scum. If you guys don't know what Scum is, it's essentially a survival game that's coming to early access next month. And I know half of you have already just tuned out completely, but this one is doing a lot of things differently. A lot of new mechanics are coming into play here. This game is essentially, it's a survival game at its core, but on top of it, there's so many layers to all of the character mechanics, the shooting mechanics. It's essentially like you combine RPG mechanics with, you know, the stat building. You have strength, constitution, intelligence. You have all of that stuff, which automatically changes and affects the way your character handles weapons, the way your character runs with gear on, the way your character basically survives and lives. This game is so detailed and so advanced when it comes to the survival elements that most other games try to implement but don't do. They usually have the water, the hunger, and your health, and that's really it. This game literally comes down to so many different systems. You have your heart rate. You have how many fucking teeth are still in your mouth. You have how many different vitamins you're getting and how much of each vitamin you're getting. You have how wet your clothes are can affect certain things about how your character interacts with the world. There's so much shit going on here. I'm seeing screenshots. I'm seeing the character customization that they just put out here during E3. This is one thing that I wish I would have met them at E3. I didn't even realize they were going to be out there, but there is so much. It honestly looks like a survival game, but on top of it has like layers of like Pillars of Eternity or like any RPG, and then you have stuff like a football manager simulator. Like, there's so many different stats you got to be watching. Just looking at the screenshot here, there's so much going on. It's ridiculous. And this is kind of where I'm at right now. There's a lot of different skills in the game. One of the videos I made before was kind of critiquing some of the stuff that they showed off, including the ability to kind of predict where players are going to be going when they run inside a building or behind cover. It kind of gives you a sense of a wall hack almost. Your player character kind of predicts where they're running. It kind of gives you an outline of where they are. And I didn't think that that was a really good mechanic. And I kind of brought up some critiques about some of the other stuff they've shown off, including how they're handling third-person camera when your player doesn't actually, like, physically through its eyeballs see another player around a corner. That player, even in third person, won't show up. And with that, I get they're trying to limit the use of the third-person camera, which I understand. In a first/third-person game, there is a lot of problems with that. However, I feel like that fix isn't going to be well received. I have a feeling that one isn't going to be what they want it to be. There's so much stuff going on, and my concern with the game right now is it's going into early access. It's going to be launching for $20. There's so much realism that I don't know if the survival genre community is going to really embrace that much realism and that much micromanagement on top of your character. I'm sure there's people that are looking at this, and I'm actually kind of one of them. It's weird. I have almost like two opinions about it, because when I hear the ideas and when I see them implemented, I get two different feelings. A game where you have to micromanage all this stuff. If your clothes are wet, it might make you a little bit heavier. Like, that stuff, to me, when I hear it, it's like, holy shit. That's realism. That's simulation. That's amazing. And then when I actually think about playing it for long periods of time, I need to obviously see how the game is played. I need to get my hands on it. But when I think about playing that, would I really be enjoying micromanaging that many different things? And it's a tough answer, because I feel like a lot of people might, in theory, think it's awesome, but when it's actually implemented, it needs to still be a fun experience on the survival side of things. If I'm running through the forest and all of a sudden my guy starts, let's say he starts losing health or starts losing stamina, or he's getting tired because he doesn't have a certain type of vitamin, it's going to get to a point where it might actually become tedious. And that's my worry. I don't want the game to become like a tedious grind for different things to keep your character alive like that. Again, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to deteriorate your character if you don't have like vitamin A or vitamin D or whatever. I don't know how that's actually going to affect, if it's going to be like minimal changes or if it's going to be something insane where you literally need to keep on top of everything. I don't know yet. But as we get closer to the release, I'm starting to ask myself more and more questions about the validity of this game's claims. Is this the game? Is this the survival game that people are looking for? Graphically, visually, it looks phenomenal. It looks like, based on the small gameplay clips we've gotten, it looks like it runs really well too. And then on top of all of that, there's still so much more. It's so deep in the customization and in the actual survival elements. There's so much going on. And I'm just scared that the community won't be as big as it is because it's airing to the realism side. But then on the other hand, as I'm saying that, I start to think, does it matter? They're building the game that they want to build. So even in recording this commentary, I'm still so conflicted on this game. This could be the biggest game changer of all time. The survival game that everybody has been waiting for. This could be it. Or it could be a game that came out and did too much and didn't do everything perfectly, so it left a bad taste in people's mouths. It could go one or the other, or it could just be right down the middle. It's just another survival game. And I'm really curious to see what everybody thinks about it, because I'm definitely going to be checking it out. It's early access. This is definitely something that I want to cover on the channel. I'm a huge survival game fan. It's just nobody really does them right. And I've talked about this multiple times in multiple videos in the past. These guys might be the ones to do it. I don't know. But I want to know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. If you guys want to see this podcast, they just did a 2-hour podcast. I'll have a link to that in the description below. Yeah, I really don't know what to think, man. I'm excited to see the aftermath, if that makes sense to you guys. And what I mean by that, for those who don't understand, I'm excited to see the game a month after launch. I want to see players' receptions to it. I want to see how the community embraces it, or if they don't embrace it, or however. I want to see what this game does right, and I want to see what this game did wrong. And I think that's more or less what I'm waiting for. And obviously I want to play the game, and I want to see for myself just how much these systems actually make a difference. Anyways, guys, my name is BigFry. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about Scum. There's a lot of stuff here to digest. If you guys want to get a deep dive into Scum, I'll try to link a couple of videos. I know I covered a few in the past. If you guys want to just go back on my channel and watch those as well. There's a lot of content out there discussing these different systems, and I would urge you guys to maybe research before you check this game out when it does release this August. My name is BigFry. Shout out to you guys. If you guys want to check out my Twitch channel, the link is down in the description below. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're shooting for 100,000. You guys already know what it is. We're going to hit it this year. My name is BigFry. Shout out to you guys. And I'll see you on the next one.